I know this video is coming a little late, but I'm gonna strike the iron while it's still hot. I'm just gonna ask this important question that is gonna like shock y'all for like a couple of seconds. Ready? Okay, we're ready now. Why is it so hard to not groom kids? I mean, for those who are aware or not aware, I mean, hell, everyone and their mama knows about what happened with Terraria Calamity mod and the fact that it just seems impossible to catch a break because for some ungodly reason, and I mean, for some ungodly reason, why does all of the, like, why the top developers get caught for grooming kids? Why is that such a hard concept? Just be famous for something, you make peak, and it's like, you know what, I'm gonna groom kids. Why? There was, what moment in time that was a good decision that people allowed to happen? I'm being like genuinely serious. Like nobody, an optional choice, might I add. You didn't have to groom a kid. You don't have to go that far to groom somebody. It ain't about going far, period. It's just the fact that why is that the only answer? Why is that the only choice? You know? You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to go out your way for that. Nobody stopped that. It's a shame that we lose such a great mod that's been out for like, what, 10 years? A decade? You know, it's been out for a long ass time, getting content updates, little bits and pieces here and there, little updates, little cute bosses. And now the fact that we're 10 going 11 years deep and we still haven't even gotten the final boss to this whole mod that's been going on since forever. And now it dies because, heaven forbid, touching kids is the most difficult thing to anyone who has clout on the internet. Why is that such a hard thing? Why is that so hard? It's like you telling me that when I get famous, touching kids is like a requirement now or something? It reminds me of that XQC thing. XQC and that live stream where someone's like, why is being rich and famous, you know, you gotta be a pedophile or a groomer? And then XQC replied back with like, there's nothing to do, late game. I think it's like that in real time. I just don't believe for a millimeter that you hit this pinnacle of where you're famous, you're well known for something, and it's just like, you know what, I gotta go touch kids now. It's like, that's not how it happens. That's not how it's supposed to happen. You know, it's not supposed to be that easy. And now we lose a mod that has been famous in the Terraria modded community for a long time. It's so popular, other mods were made in the compatibility to be collab with that mod. Thankfully, the developers, or who's still left, probably the two people who are still keeping it alive, are going to probably try his best to try to make it, you know, bring it to its best state possible and just leave it like that. Honestly, I'm hoping that someone could just get the mod off the creator, like buy it off him or steal it off him or whatever, get the rights from him, push him out the community, and keep the mod going. We can't be this far deep into a mod that has all this lore, all this cool stuff, and it's just like, fuck it, we're done with this mod, it's over. This is worse than Project Eden's Garden. Remember how that went? That fan-made Danganronpa like game that was heavily hyped, and this is like, oh, the developers were actually shielding a VA that was grooming a minor, and then like the whole team, even the VAs left, and that mod died, and then like the whole game got leaked anyway, which definitely put two holes in the back of the head for that game entirely. It's a shame I never played the demo for that. I really wanted to play it. But to walk back to the point, this has to stop. Like, if you want to be an upstart on the internet for clout as a content creator, influencer, YouTuber, gamer, I don't know, kick streamer who smokes crack for like 8 hours or something, don't go to kids. Just leave the kids alone. You tell me there's not enough hot women, or at least good 7 out of 10 quirky girls around your age group that want to fuck you or something? Am I the only one who's missing this update? Did that method get patched? It's just going to kids just makes sense. Why do you want to get little sleepy Sally? He's like, oh yeah, you're my inspiration. He's like, no, I gotta groom that minor. Like, no, you don't. You don't have to. No one put a gun to your head and said you have to. You chose this. You chose this. You ruined this for everybody. I'm sorry. I'm really passionately heated about this. And this is going to be like a little 5-minute video anyway. But I just want to get that point across. You know, that's just frustrating. You know, to lose something important like that casually because of fucking kids. Because people cannot stop wanting to fuck kids. You know, like, why is that such a hard thing to not do? I'm sorry. Is fucking kids easy or something? Don't answer that question. But it's just like, is that the only thing you can do? You have all this money, this fame, and that's your only prerogative? Don't you want to do more than just want to go touch a preschooler? Damn it. But that's gonna be it for today. It's gonna be one of those short rant videos. Sorry. Whew. But no, as usual, well, unusual, I'll bid you guys adieu. But thank you for watching my content, listen to me rant and rabble. You know, you guys are always a grand slam. Until next time, I gladly bid you adieu.